Hi everyone, this is Tamar Rothenberg from Miami, and today I'm going to talk about Parashat Shelach. So this parasha is one of the most frustrated parasha in the Torah. I think, to me specifically, because it is a parasha of the spies. The spies, what happened? Finally, we're in the journey to go to Israel, and Moshe sent 12 spies to check out the land. Why he sent us 12 spies? Because they needed to check out the land before you go into a new land, and this is Eretz Israel. This is what we're waiting for. What Hashem promised to us. We need to check what is going on. We don't know who is there and how do we need to enter there. And these spies went to the land and came back with negative news. Most of the spies, well, 12. Among them, there was Yeshua and Caleb who were with positive news. But most of the people listened to the 10 spies that they had negative news. They said they were giants. It was a land that we need to work on, that is so difficult, we won't make it. And all the perspectives, they actually were not saying something that it wasn't true for them. It was their truth. So why Hashem punished this generation so badly? He wiped out 600,000 Jews, even more than when we did the sin of the golden calf. So why it was so hard, Hashem, to this generation, and why we need to learn from all of this? And it's interesting because this point, you have kind of two type of people. The people who see the things, and of course with scare and fear they see the negative, and which is the majority of us, let's be honest. And the people who actually is able to see behind the scenes and see actually the potential of the situation and the positive outcome of it. And I think because we are the majority based on this story and based in general, that we tend to think negatively, we have to proactively think positive always in any outcome. Specifically and especially when we know that we need to get into a point from point A to point B. We know that this is the right path to go. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do to fulfill my mission. I'm on the correct path. Sometimes we know we are on the correct path, but we don't know what to do in between. We are not sure about ourselves if we're going to make it or no. We are not sure if we're going to have the right tools because it's not clear to us. And I think life is like that. Life presents you with challenges all the time. And challenges we don't even understand, but we're not supposed to understand. We're just supposed to actually give it to Hashem, because we cannot control the situation. Some situations we cannot control. The only situation and the only thing that we can control is our attitude. And that's actually the message of this parasha, the attitude, which means the positive thinking. That's what we can control. What we see, we cannot control. What can we control? Our attitude towards it. Okay, I know that I need to enter the land. This is what I've been waiting for all my life since I'm in Egypt and a slave, and I escape and I make it all here just to say no and go back. That's what the people did after the report from the spies. They wanted to get back to Egypt. They run away from Egypt and to go to Egypt because they were afraid. And that's when they committed the biggest sin of all. That's why Hashem said, no, so I gave everything to you and you didn't trust me at the end. The only thing you need to do is trust me and go. Of course, with a plan, because that's what you check it out. You have to have a plan. It's not going to come so easy for you. But we know we're doing the right thing. Even when we face challenges and we see these giant issues, like the giants that were in the land, in our land, in our beloved land, we know that that's our land. So no matter what, I'm going to get there, avoid the giants, or figure out how I'm going to deal with it. But I know that I'm going to be in my land because that's where I belong. And because I trust Hashem, because He showed it to me when He gave me the Torah in Mount Sinai. So if we face all these issues in our life like that, how wonderful it is. How wonderful it is to turn the negative into positive. And that's the only thing actually that we can control. Our thoughts. Our thoughts into being positive. I'm facing this issue. I'm facing this important sickness or problem or challenge. It's difficult. I'm not able to see the answers, but I have to somehow close my eyes and trust Hashem and doing all the things that I can do to overcome this issue. And at the end, I leave it to the hands of Hashem, because that's at the end what He wants from all of us. And actually, when you have completely emunah, you will see the result. You will see the positivity and the light at the end of the tunnel. And knowing that that's our land, that's the only thing that we need to do. Even though we saw all these giants and these issues, enter into the land. And with this message, I want to wish you a very meaningful Shabbat. Turn the negative into positive situations, and you will see the positivity all around you. You will appreciate it even more every single day of your life. Shabbat Shalom, and see you next week.